Hey Book Fighters, it's Friday, November 26th, and this week I read Beautiful Creatures by Garcia and Stoll because I don't know the author's names. And I couldn't post a video last week, but last week I read The Ruby and the Smoke by Philip Pullman, and I really hate giving bad reviews, but these books both. Let's start with this book. The Ruby in the Smoke. It was just bad the entire way through. Like a few pages on in the book, they describe the main character as uncommonly pretty, and it just really annoys me when authors do this. I mean, can't a commonly pretty or not so pretty person have an adventure and be really smart and do all these types of things people do in books? I mean, so many authors have to say that these people are really pretty, but life isn't like that, and it's really annoying. Anyway, the characters are weak, and the plot was weak and weird, just the way it just never got to that really suspenseful level. I don't know, it was just sucky. And then this week I read this one, and I enjoyed it until about page 200. But I couldn't stop reading it anymore because it was too far in. And it is a love story between a witch, but she's not a witch, she's a caster or whatever, and a regular guy, and maybe just inside my heart there's just some bitter old lady who just hates romance, I don't know, whatever, but just didn't like the romance in this book. It was very sentimental. It disgusted me. The characters can talk to each other inside of their minds, and so this leads to extremely sappy moments. Here's the part where they're talking to each other inside their minds as thought. Okay, so he says, "Don't do that, Elle. Don't you let go." And she says, "Let me go, please. Save yourself." And so the boy is the narrator of the book, and he goes, "I'd never let go." And oh my, I almost put down right there and said, "I'll take the punishment if I don't have to read this book anymore." There's another sappy moment where they're not even talking to this mind, so it's talking regularly. And the girl's like, "Maybe you don't have to be a caster to have power." And the boy says, "No, maybe you just have to fall for one." So ridiculous. The guy is Bella Swan, I swears. It was worse than Twilight for me. I enjoyed Twilight when I was reading it. It was only when I read it a second time that I didn't enjoy it, but it was worse than Twilight for me. I'm sorry, but it was. Oh, and the names. Okay, so in this book, there are witches and there are vampires, but they can't be called that. They have to be called casters, and I don't know, I forgot, but something really annoying. And I was getting used to the whole caster thing, even though it was still really annoying. Then they brought in the whole vampire thing. They had to have a different name for that, and I was just tired of it by then. There we are. 2 not fun weeks of reading. And so I went to the bookstore, and I got as far away from YA fiction as I could. And so I am reading The Dancing Plague next week. And in 1518 in like Germany or the Holy Roman Empire or whatever, there's this weird plague where people start dancing, and a lot of people dance until they ended up killing themselves by dancing so much. And it was a very obviously bizarre event. I'm going to read about that, and I hope there are no love stories in this, and I hope there are no mysteries which an uncommonly pretty girl solves, and I just hope there is death and other things my pessimistic nature can revel in. So questions. I do not believe in corporeal punishment, and I know I pronounced that wrong, I pronounced everything wrong, but it's just one of those words that you don't hear often but you see often, and I pronounce all of those wrong. So I don't believe in it. I just don't really know how to expound on that. my parents never believed in it, and I don't know, they're better ways to punish people. And my favorite books, I love so many books. Like I love them more than regular people probably like their favorite books, but nothing holds up to Harry Potter for me. I mean, I really love a lot of books, but Harry Potter is just miles above them. And I think that's all I can say today, because I'm borrowing my dad's laptop to do this because mine is still in the shop, so I can only record for a few minutes. So have a good weekend, everybody. And Dan, I'll see you on Monday.